Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. How is everyone doing today? And we have Union Master Stage 20, the second most recent technically, because Stage 19 also released at the exact same time, which was approximately 1 or 2 days ago from when I'm releasing this video. And it is ROG 5 required. I have usually tried to bring in a whole team. It just makes more sense that way, makes it easier to think about, and we might struggle a little bit. I don't think we're going to struggle so much. When we do get to the final phase, I may just end up using an item. I do not know yet. We will have to see, because the Beerus in Whis here can do a lot of damage. So our support memory is power beyond Super Saiyan. I do not believe that these guys even get it, but they still do remarkably well in the first 4 turns from their appearance. So let's hop in and hopefully it goes as smooth as the last stage did. Okay, so my rotations are exactly what I would like, I think. Let's hop in here and let's get started. So 31 million health for all of the Rose clones, 800,000 attack and defense, 2.24 million damage super attack, 45% damage reduction, and no nerfing, as well as 10% attack with each turn passed, and that's true for all of the Rose clones as we wait for all of them to do all of their skills, which I think Dokkan dropped the ball on these. They really should have put it happening, at least for each individual, that all of these skills showed up at once, so that we're not sitting here whilst I ramble on about this. Okay, oddly enough, they're only attacking once per turn. Oddly enough. I'm not losing any by doing this. I think this makes more sense anyway. What to do, right? I think I am going to do this, actually. Let's... Yep, that works. That's 24 key. And then Vegeta here at the end, just to finish off whoever. Sorry about the random noises, I had to sneeze. Okay. Yeah, this guy is doing enough damage to just one-shot on the additional super. Okay, I guess I'm not getting to the Vegeta attacking. Maybe. That was a crit, though. So, okay, and he is getting the additional super. That works. That works. Okay. On to the second fight, which is against Topo Unleashed. 140 million health, 1.1 million attack, 2 million defense. Super attack raises defense by 30% for 1 turn. 3.08 million damage. Super attack, 50% damage reduction. No stunning, no attack or defense lowering, but we could seal him. And he does get 10% attack and 10% defense with each Ki Blast super attack received. And that does include, I meant to say, that goes up to 100% each. I meant to say it goes up to 100% each. Yeah, 10% attack and 10% defense per Ki Blast super attack. Up to 100% each. I looked away. I didn't even see if he got the EX super attack. I hope he did. Because it looks like he's just insisting he do as much damage as Vegeta side. Nice. Almost took him out on his own. Did 70% down. Wow. Okay. And then, of course, the Super Easy AUI is doing phenomenal as well, damage-wise. If he crits. Small caveat. There we go. Crit. Okay. On to the final fight, which is Beerus for the first phase, and then Beerus and Whis as one unit for the second phase. So, first phase here is 170 million health, 1.4 million attack, 800,000 defense, 4.2 million damage super attack. This is a Ki Blast super attack, interesting to note. And he seals our super attacks, which luckily enough, it's not the stacking units, so that's good in a sense. But also, I do want them to be able to defend at the end, and if the super attack is at the end, that could be an issue, being a 4.2 million damage super attack. So 55% damage reduction, cannot be stunned, cannot be sealed, cannot have attack or defense lowered, and as you saw, seals one of our units super attack guaranteed, and it is random. Good thing is that this happened on this rotation that they got sealed, because there's 60% extra defense from the 18 key of the Goku that was in slot 1. Okay. Now we can just, grab a coffee or a tea or whatever else you like while we wait for the 7th year LR to do their 6, 7, or 8 super attacks. Their overall stats seem a little low because they are raising their attack and defense by 50% on super, and they're doing this 6, 7 times, and their attack stat is barely going up. So, I don't know if it's not calculating correctly or not, but it hasn't since their EZA. It's been like that from the beginning. Okay, we're good. And of course, Goku is sealed here. I do believe I'm going to do this. I don't know if Vegeta is also sealed. Vegeta is not sealed. Since Vegeta is not sealed, I think I am going to leave Vegeta in. Okay, that works out for me, and I will take it. This turn should finish him off. No questions asked. This should finish him off. And that should fully build up his passive on the damage reduction. And he just one-shots. He just finishes him off on his own like that. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I need to see here. I am going to have to use an Icarus here, just in case the super attack, which there's 2 per turn in this phase, is in the 2nd or 3rd slot. I do need to cover my bases in that regard. Okay. And for the beers and wheeze there. So 260 million health, 1.4 million attack, 800,000 defense. The super attack's on slot 0 there, so yeah. Does raise attack by 30% for 1 turn on super, 2 per turn, and it's 4.2 million damage super attacks. 57% damage reduction, 5% chance to dodge all attacks, no nerfing whatsoever, 20% attack, and 20% defense, with each turn passed up to 100% each. Yeah, Beerus and Whis here are getting a lot stronger every single turn. That 20% is no joke. Yeah, if I had not used the Icarus there, that would have probably taken us out. This will do a little bit more damage. Oh no, that's not. Never mind. I thought Beerus and Whis was the one supering again on on the 7th year LR. My mistake. Okay, so I have double guaranteed dodges here. Yep, screen lock. I have double guaranteed dodges here. I am not using the active skill whatsoever. I want to activate this. And I should be fine. I think. I should be fine here. I think this turn will finish off here. I am not going into the Vegeta side, no matter... Doesn't matter, really. I do think that Vegeta is an offensive unit, and Goku's defensive unit side. But either way, the linking will be better here. And we do get the EX super attack. Beautiful. Yep. This turn should finish off Beerus and Whis. And all those attacks being in slot 0 and slot 1 is insane. It's 9 attacks. And we're getting crits too. We're getting crits to land. Hey, I just said we're getting them to land. Come on. Love to see it. Yup. Which, by the way, us having the EX Super Attack would have guaranteed dodges, even if we had already used up the once only passive. And UI Goku, the super easy int one, should finish off with a super attack here. And he does. Very nicely done. That, folks, is stage 20. ROG 5 required, the new stage that was just released. Luckily, it's not too big of an issue. One Icarus used, and of course, bringing in the power beyond Super Saiyan, and you could bring in another Goku or Vegeta that has the ROG tag, which would also still be power beyond Super Saiyan. The Beerus and Whis, however, are not Saiyans, so they will never get that category. There you go, folks. Thank you all so much for coming to watch. I hope you all enjoyed. If you are new here or you aren't already, please consider subscribing. We do have a Discord. It's in the description down below. And if you have any thoughts, comments, or anything to say, please let me know in the comment section down below. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Goshin signing off.